Hi, I'm Jenny Jewell, a retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to a 911 call and I help you break it down. This one's from 2013 from DeKalb County Police Department, and the caller is Antoinette Tuff. Let's go ahead and break this down. It is a long one, so we're going to break it down as we listen. So let's go ahead and get this started.
DeKalb Police, what's the address of your emergency?
All right, DeKalb Police, what's the address of your emergency? Which goes into the where of the Golden Three. Reminder, the Golden Three, you need to get that in 30 seconds, ideally, before you get additional details, and then get that out by a minute.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on 2nd Avenue in the school, and the gentleman said, tell them to hold down. The police officer coming, and he said he's going to start shooting, so tell them to back off.
All right, so we have an address at 10 seconds in, and we also have a what
Okay, 1 moment.
in like 10 seconds. So good job on getting the information to the call receiver there, Antoinette.
Do not let anybody in the building, including the police. Do not let anybody in the building, including the police.
And what she's doing is she's relaying with the person with the gun who had intentions to shoot up the entire place. So she's just relaying messages for them to 911. So that's what you're hearing.
Okay, stay on the line with me, man. Where are you?
I'm in the front office. Oh, he just went outside and started shooting.
Okay.
So that changes the nature of the call. It was dangerous as it is. Now we have live fire. She's going to be in there updating the call and updating her units. So you're going to hear her in the background typing.
Oh, can I run?
Can you get somewhere safe?
Thank you. So if they can get to a safer place, that's great, but don't encourage them to go into harm's way. So.
Yeah, I got to go. You know, he's going to see me running and coming back. Oh, hold on.
Put the phone down.
Bye.
So this is one of those times. So again, a listener viewer was talking about how voice of authority works for them. And voice of authority is what you are when you're working for 911. And directive is a style of voice. That was directive, put the phone down. But in the South, it sounds like it works better than it does up in the Northwest area. So that's a good thing, because it does get where you need it to be.
Okay, she said that she's getting a policeman to tell him to back off for you, okay? Okay, okay. Stop all movement now on the ground. Stop all movement on the ground.
And that is the caller. That's Antoinette saying that to the call receiver dispatcher.
If it's not an emergency, please do not use the radio. If it's not an emergency, do not use the radio.
Are you talking to the shooter?
That's what he's telling me to tell them on the radio.
Okay.
Now,
Awesome. All right. So the way that she's relating all the information, this is the kind of mind frame to have in an emergency. It's just incredible.
What do you want me to tell her, sir? Okay, he told me put you on hold, call the news, ma'am.
Okay.
What you want me to tell? I'm trying to find the number for Channel 2. Okay, you want me to tell them to come?
So she's sincere with trying to, do the things that the person with the gun is asking them to do.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Police?
Yes, ma'am.
He said tell them to back up right now.
Okay.
Okay, hold
And what they're doing is they're controlling the situation as a team here, because with being able to relay to the dispatcher and having them do certain things, they can maybe get them to comply.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Ma'am?
Okay. He said to tell them to back off. He doesn't want the kids. He wants the police. So back off and what else, sir? He said he don't care if he dying. He don't have nothing to live for.
That changes the nature of the call too. So keep in mind all the additional details that she's adding are to keep your officers and responders safe. So she's nonstop adding to this call. But one thing you're going to notice that's special about this is she is doing zero radio traffic. The person who is saying stay off the radio, unless it's an emergency type of thing, is the shooter. So he has, I think, may have a way of listening to the police radio. So with that, going silent is helpful because she's going and just messaging them directly and getting it organized where the person with the gun can't hear anything.
And he said he's not mentally stable.
Okay, stay on the line with me, okay? Put the phone down if you have to, but don't put it on hold so I can't hear.
There you go. So that's a directive with an empathy. So she gave a directive but used an empathy in there. And directive just means you're telling somebody what you would like them to do or recommend that they do. Sounds like in the South they can be a bit more direct. Up here, not so much. But yeah, good job on that.
Okay.
Can you tell me where you are?
In the front office with him.
Okay.
He said send in one of your radios with an unarmed officer.
Okay.
She said, okay, she's getting ready to tell them. Or somewhere that he can talk to the police. He said, but if they come armed, he's going to start shooting again.
Okay.
Only one officer.
Okay.
So that's the other thing is giving that person the illusion of control right now. Because, I mean, technically they do have control because they have hostages, right? But helping them have the illusion that they're in control can help gain compliance. But it's a tricky thing to do, and I have never done it.
He said, if you have to, go ahead and evacuate them homes right there in the front of the building.
Okay. Ask him, is he willing to give his name?
There we go. So they've actually gone through the where, the what, and the additional details. The who that they have is the person who's calling, so they actually have that. I had to bleep that part out. I mean, cut it out. You know what I mean? And now we're getting doubling back on the where, what, who with some of that additional detail, just so that we can maybe find out who the perpetrator is.
She said, are you willing to give your name? He said no.
Okay.
He said no. He knows that if he gives his name, he's going away for a long time. He said he knows he's going away for a long time. He's on probation.
So these are called excited utterances, and yeah, that's admissible in court. But in this case, I could see where it would help with understanding the perpetrator better.
Tell them to stand down now.
Okay.
Tell them to stand down now, he said.
Okay. Tell him I'm giving the instructions.
She said she's giving the instructions. He said that he should just shoot himself. He said call the probation office in DeKalb County and let them know what's going on.
But that's the tricky part. That's how you can sneak in there and ask for a name, because you can't just call and say, hey, some schmo is saying this. You find him. Yeah, that's not the way it works.
And who are we asking for?
She said, who is she asking for? He said he think it's Officer Scott.
Okay. Okay.
You want me to let her get by?
Just really good negotiating that the caller is doing with the shooter.
Of the emergency.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
You want me to tell her to let her come, sir? She sounds like she loves you a lot.
You're on the phone with a relative?
Yes. What'd you say, sir? He said he should have just went to the mental hospital instead of doing this.
Awesome. So with this, I still wouldn't trust it, but it sounds like he's going in the right direction here.
Because he's not on his medication?
Okay.
Well, do you want me to try? I can help you. Want me to try? You want to talk to them? Want me to talk to them and try to? Okay, well, let me talk to them and let's see if we can work it out so that you don't have to go away with them for a long time.
Nice bargaining. So, just to let you know, this is just an exceptional person that called. It's not somebody with this type of training.
No, it does matter. I can let them know that you have not tried to harm me or do anything with me or anything if you want to. But that doesn't make any difference. You didn't hit anybody. So, okay, let me ask you this, ma'am. He didn't hit anybody. He just shot outside the door. If I walk out there with him, so they won't shoot him or anything like that, he wants to give himself up. Is that okay? And they won't
Awesome.
shoot him?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
he said he just want to go to the hospital?
Okay.
She said,
And getting a surrender is pretty sweet.
Hold on one moment, okay?
okay, she said, hold on, and she's going to talk to the police officer, and I'll go out there with you. Well, don't feel bad, baby. My husband just left me after 33 years. But
So there's a whole story about what happened before this incident with Antoinette Tuff. And I'll put that at the end, maybe. But yeah, just a bang up job, and she's just a person.
yes, you do. I mean, I'm sitting here with you and talking to you about it. I got a son that's multiple disabled. Can I speak to her?
All right, so what she's doing, possibly just naturally doing it, is also a technique where you humanize, the people that you're with. So just say somebody takes a hostage, if you humanize the hostages, it can change their perception as them being just objects of their objective or people. In some cases it works, in some cases it doesn't.
Let me talk to her. Let her know that I'm going to go with you. You want me to talk to her? No, you didn't, baby. It's all going to be well. The lady's going to talk to the police. Okay. Hold on a second, okay?
Uh-huh. Don't hang up the phone.
Okay, hold on. He wants me to go over here to the intercom, so hold on for me, okay?
Okay.
And the reason for not hanging up the phone is pretty obvious, but I'll restate it. This is an active scene, and if you could have ears or eyes on the active scene, that's safer for your officers.
Okay, wait a minute. So can you talk to the police and let them know that I'm going to walk out there with him and he wants to give himself up?
Okay, I am. Let me get an okay from them, okay?
Okay. And you let me know what we need to do. He wants me to go on the intercom and let everybody know that he's sorry, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. It's okay. Everybody, this is still a continuous lockdown. Everybody wants to let everybody know that he is sorry. He does not want to harm anybody. Everybody stay in
So she's actually on the school intercom saying this stuff.
place until the lockdown is over with. Okay. You want me to leave it? You want to leave it right here? Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he's going to come on now, but he wants to know, what do you want him to do with the gun?
Okay.
Or you want to send a police officer in? And he said he'll be on the ground with his hands behind his back, and I'll take the gun from him and put it over here on the other side by me.
Okay, one moment.
Okay. Put all that over here so that way they won't see it, okay? Come over here and put it over here on this. Okay.
This is just amazing. To listen to your caller do this, and I have not ever experienced this. It's just so neat that I'm sharing it.
Put it all up there, okay.
He's put the weapons down?
Yeah. So hold on before you come. He's putting everything down.
Okay.
So he's going to get on the floor, so tell him to hold on a minute. So let him get everything together. He's getting it all together. Okay. Tell me when you're ready, and then I tell him to come on in. Okay, he wants to drink his bottle of water, so let him drink his... Let him get it together. He's... Okay.
And as you can hear, she is still communicating with her officers. She is going at least 80 to 85 words a minute, maybe faster, with keying in what's happening and what she's hearing.
Okay.
Did you want me to call somebody and talk to somebody for you? Okay. We're not going to hate you, baby. It's a good thing that you giving up, so we're not going to hate you.
Okay. Ma'am, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. You can't really, when this situation's going on, and she's got it so together, that is as much coaching as I think, at least acknowledging that she's doing a great job, because she is.
So let's do it before the helicopters and stuff like that come. So you hear them? Okay. So you want to go ahead and want me to tell him to come on in now? Okay, he's getting everything out of his pockets now.
Okay.
Okay, he said the gun may come back and say it's stolen, but it's not. He knows the whole story about the gun, and he'll let you all know that.
Okay.
That's awesome. Excited utterance, but still awesome.
Do y'all want him to take his belt off?
That's fine. Just take all his weapons off.
Okay, she said that's fine. Take all your weapons off. She said he don't have no more weapons.
Okay.
Okay. So you going? Okay, he on the ground now with his hands behind the back. Tell the officers don't come in with any gun, no come in shooting or anything, so they can come on in, and I'll buzz them in.
Okay.
So hold on, just sit right there, and I'm gonna buzz them in, okay? So you'll know when they coming, okay?
So this is one of those times where this is literally a cry for help, and I'm so glad it went well.
Okay. So just stay there calm. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna sit right here so they'll see that you try not to harm me, okay? Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be all right, sweet. I just want you to know that I love you, though, okay? And I'm proud of you. That's a good thing that you just given up, and don't worry about it. We all go through something in life.
Okay, so again, pausing it just to say how amazing Antoinette Tuff is in this call. And it's just a person, an everyday person going through everyday things in life until this stuff happens.
No, you don't want that. You're going to be okay. I thought the same thing. You know, I tried to commit suicide last year after my husband left me. But look at me now. I'm still working and everything is okay.
So the fact that she can find common ground is really, really touching for me, because this is real common ground for her. And this guy is really distraught and was going to just do suicide by cop. But because of how she's handling this and helping them and breaking through, It's just incredible.
Your name is Michael what? Michael Hill?
All right, now we have all of our who.
When the weather not in the harbor? The people came from Inner Harbor and planted a gun? Oh, the drums from Inner Harbor? Oh, okay, so you came with the kids that played the drums for the Inner Harbor? Oh, for Red Ribbon Week, so you was actually in there doing all of that with them?
Again, more common ground. So she's pulling him back, and just doing it so naturally. It's just incredible. And you can still hear in the background again that everything that's going on is being updated in the call and updated with the responders.
Oh, how awesome. So that means that means I've seen you before then. Oh, okay. Y'all play them drums and stuff real good. Okay, he said that they can come on in now. He needs to go to the hospital.
Okay.
And he doesn't have any weapons on him or anything like that. He's laying on the floor, and he doesn't have any weapons. And he's got everything out of his pocket. There's no only thing he has on is his belt. Everything is out of his pockets. Everything is sitting here on the counter. So all we need to do is they can just come and I'm going to buzz them in so he'll know that they're here and everything, and they can come on in and get him and take him to the hospital.
Okay, one moment.
I love it.
Okay. Yeah, she said she's going to let them know. She's talking to them now to let them know to come on in and to take you to the hospital, okay? No, you stay right there. You fine. He said, do you want him to go out there with his hands up or you want him to stay right here?
Stay right where he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's where he needs to be. He got him on the floor with no weapons in his hand. It's better than walking out.
She said, stay right there where you are. Guess he wants to know, can he get some of his water right quick? Yes, yes, Michael. You said Michael Hill, right? Okay.
Oh gosh, so natural with her, and you can't even hear the fear while she's talking. It's amazing.
Guess what, Michael? My last name is Hill, too. You know, my mom was a Hill. He said, what are y'all waiting for? What's taking them so long to come on?
Okay, one moment.
She said she's getting to them now. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah, the thing is they have to reorganize because of all the other shifting of the playing pieces they had to do to make him not shoot people.
Just hold on, Michael. Go ahead and lay down. Go ahead and lay down. Don't put your phone. Okay, you just got your phone? Okay, that's fine. Tell him to come on. Come on. Okay, he just got his phone. That's all he got is his phone. It's just him. Okay.
Wow, can you tell the police just came in?
It's just him. Mm-hmm. Hello?
Yes.
I'm telling you something, babe. I ain't never been so scared in all the days of my life.
Me either. But you did.
Okay, now she's having the letdown response, right? This you can hear the letdown response in real time. So she kept it together through this whole thing until he was subdued, and now she's having a letdown response, which can cause a panic attack. It can cause shock. It can cause someone just to start crying uncontrollably and trembling, which is kind of where we're at here.
Great.
Woo, Jesus.
So incredible call. And so less on the call receiver dispatcher in this call and 100% wanting to feature how together the caller was with this in progress. It could have gone south. It could have gone really bad. But because of this human being that was there in an unusual situation, was able to be there and do not really talking down, but yeah, kind of talking with getting them to get to why they're actually there and what they need, right? Sorry for bumping the mic. But yeah, really, really great job. I just wanted to feature them. So it's a little bit of a different call this week. We could use some positive, right? So the positive part is nobody died. And the reason why nobody died is because of this one person that was at the right place, the right time, with the ability to do this. And even she didn't know that she had the ability to stay calm like this under pressure and do this, but yet she did. Human beings have incredible abilities when the need arises, and this is a good example of that. With that, guys, though, please take care, stay safe, don't be naughty, and let's celebrate this caller. Let's celebrate Antoinette Tuff today. Bye-bye.
You weren't even meant to be sitting in that seat in that place, right? I mean,
Correct.
That's just extraordinary that it just happened to be you.
Right. Matter of fact, we just had someone that was hired in that position. And really around the time that he came in, I would have been really leaving that seat to go back to my desk. But I was actually late getting up there to relieve her because I just got devastating news myself. And I had sat at my desk for about 10 minutes trying to not get overwhelmed by the news that I just got. And so it made me late to relieve her. And so then I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got there late because I was actually, meant to, the news that I got was devastating. And I know God had me to be late to get that news and to put all that aside that I just got to be able to help that young man. Because if I had got there the time that I was supposed to get there and actually leave the time that I was supposed to leave, she would have been there. And I wouldn't have not been there. I would have been relieved her and been back at my desk.
Did you know you were capable of this? I mean, we're all tested at times, and you never know how you're going to react. Some people who think they're going to be able to rise to an occasion, they fall. And some people who think they would rise up and are strong in ways they never anticipated. Did you know you would be able to be this person?
No, I didn't even know I had it in me. No, no. If somebody would have told me I was going to be doing that day, I wouldn't have believed it. Didn't know it was in me, but God has a way of showing you what's really in you.
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't believe that.
Well, you must feel like anything moving forward, you can do anything. I mean, I believe you can do anything. I mean, given you have been through, not only in your own life, in personal things, devastation, but this situation. I mean, you've survived unimaginable things.
Yes, I have this new thing that I say to myself. It's called push past the pain. My pastor's wife did that teaching in a women's ministry last year. She titled the message, Push Past the Pain. In spite of what adversaries and what things you may go through in life, just continue to push. And so every time things come on, I always say to myself, push past the pain. It's going to be okay. So I know today that no matter what, I can push past the pain.